morning and welcome to what is going to be a very special edition of 3+U. Clearly we are not in the studio. We are over at Coolidge Park this morning talking with our good friend Mark Hite, who for the rest of the show we're going to reference as local Mark Hite. Good to see you.
Good to see you on this beautiful day we've been gifted.
When you talk about Chattanooga, you often think first and foremost about Coolidge Park and the beauty of it. But the reason this show is so special is this is the kickoff of kind of a monthly feature through the summer.
Yes.
Where we are kind of unzipping Chattanooga by zip code, right?
100%. We're going to peel back, Julie, and find out what makes each zip code special. So whether you're thinking about relocating from the West Coast or you're thinking about moving across the county, why would I want to live in this specific zip code? What are the features and benefits?
And you would know better than anybody because you've been a realtor in town for a lot of years, just recognized for all of the philanthropy and fundraising that you do in town. So when you're talking with your clients, buyers and sellers alike, you really find out what their lifestyle needs are. That's why the Unzipped makes so much sense.
We really want to connect. You know, we focus so much on the housing and what that is, but what is the lifestyle that centers around that home?
Right.
You know, what makes you really enjoy living in that zip code?
Yeah.
And that's why we're here today in Coolidge Park, right here in the heart of the North Shore.
So our zip code at the moment, and we're going to cover this zip code and another one before the hour is over, but this is 37405. So that really is kind of the length of what? Fraser Avenue down Cherokee Boulevard?
You know, 37405 actually extends through the tunnels just slightly. And North Chattanooga, we think about improper, actually goes over to Mountain Creek Road as 37405, believe it or not. And then we go up the heart of Hickson Pike in the Riverview community as we're finishing out 37405. So it's kind of a pie-shaped zip code, Julie.
I can see that now. And you know, it's funny because we moved to Chattanooga 24 years ago when the carousel was just opening. We waited in line to go ride the carousel. The housing situation in North Chattanooga then, very different from today.
It really is. It has diversified tremendously based on available land and amount of space we have to build, so there's more high density than ever before, whether it's condominium, townhome, or still single family homes, because the schools are very desirable in North Chattanooga 37405, and a lot of young families want to be here for that reason. We
will talk with some of the merchants on the North Shore during this half hour of the show. Mark is going to come back in a little bit and we'll talk about some of the housing options and what living here really does look like. But then let's also talk about a YouTube channel that you have now called Live in Chattanooga, right?
Live in Chattanooga. What I was studying and learning is lots of folks organically, when they're thinking about moving, they just start with what's it like to live in Chattanooga or live in Dallas. Particularly when they're coming from across the country, it's not like they're an hour away or 2 hours where they can make an easy jot up the road. And so we launched Live in Chattanooga, which lives on YouTube, and Unzipped is the hallmark piece of our YouTube channel because people can really get into all parts of what it means to live here.
When people contact you, and you have buyers agents and sellers agents alike, is part of the initial conversation that you want to find out from them who they are?
It really starts with a consultation in that conversation of what's most important to them. Do they want a golf lifestyle? Are schools the most important thing? Or like here, access to services, because you have a Food City, you have a Publix, and you have a Whole Foods in 37405. So if you're hungry or you're a great cook, this zip code has got you covered.
If you're an exerciser and you don't want to go to the gym, you've got Coolidge Park right here. And walking your dog, all of it.
Absolutely, if you're an outdoor person, but there's also gyms right here on the North Shore where you can exercise. If you're looking for a salon, we've got Hairbenders International, Hair A Go-Go's, and the list goes on and on.
Restaurants and new businesses opening all of the time. So if you've not been down to this neck of the woods in a while, trust me, it's probably changed a lot since the last time you were here. But we're going to talk when we come back with the North Shore Collective, find out about what the businesses along that North Shore are doing, why they enjoy making this their home. Plus, we'll talk with Mark about some housing options available for you right here in the 37405 zip code, because it's Chattanooga Unzipped, brought to you by local Mark Hite. Thank you.